Hello and welcome to Money Moments. My name is Jeremy Byemanzi and I am back with another edition of Money Moments. As I wait for people to log on, thank you for being here. I am here on behalf of Pastor Moses Mukisa. And I'm here to just inspire you, challenge you, put some fire under your feet, encourage you to grow your wealth. Yo, hi Dorcas, you are welcome. You want to kutumira, please go ahead, feel free. Martha Lutaya, you are welcome. Hey Claire, how are you doing? How are you? How is the baby? Those fantastic pork products that you're putting on the market. Thank you so much. Hannah, hey, Hannah Karamaji, you're welcome. Paul Kasomba, how are you, brother? How are you doing? Once again, while on Money Moments, we encourage you to share with us your business. Share with us what your brand is, what your business is, what service you're putting out on the market, because that's how you make money. So we encourage you to share your business, whatever your business is, whether it's a product or a service. Please put it here. Hey, Tina Waters, how are you doing? You are welcome. Abraham, Christopher, Magero, you are welcome. Thank you for being here. Blesso, yo, what's up? How are you doing? Hey, Dennis. Pastor Dennis, you are welcome. Hey, Ivan Kakumba, hi, how are you doing? Mukasa Ben, thank you for being here. Yes, Botherworks Steven says he's here on behalf of Diagnostic World Limited. They do laboratory supplies, corporate laboratory supplies and consultations. Yes, you're welcome. Hey, George Barugari, you are welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Money Moments once again. Caroline Abalo, you are welcome. Welcome, Caroline. Judith, yes, you are early. You are early today. Judith Nyawel, I hope I pronounced your name well. Nirere Shamim, thank you so much for being here. Please tell us what your business is and what you do to earn money. We would like to give you publicity. Yes, Ivan is here on behalf of Secherum Media. They provide photography and videography needs. Yes, I have used their service and they are good. Please don't hesitate to give them business. Right. Docus is already in Kutumira mode. Okay, go ahead. Please feel free. Feel free. We have 41 people on the broadcast. I will start when we have 50 people on the broadcast. 50, okay, maybe 60. Yes, just to give people some more time to send their greetings and to prost their brand. PK's Organic Farm is all about your pork cuts, sausages, pork steak, pork chops, pork hocks, and trotters. Yes, I have tested those products. They are the real deal. Don't hesitate. If you are into pork, you gotta have PK. Yes, Magero Jesse says, hi Jeremy, great to be here. All legal matters, Mogero, sorry, I mispronounced your name. All legal matters, including registration of companies and others. Yes, you call Jesse. Jesse is your guy. Dorcas is a coach and human resource trainer. Human resource is a big deal. Once you're starting a business, your human resource needs to be tip-top. If it's not, you are not going to go very far. Henry Douglas Boye, you are welcome. Yes, Blesso just wrote a book with his wife. It's called Hooked, Thriving in Love, Sex, and Relationships. And they're launching on the 2nd of September. It's only 30,000. That book will save you a lot of relational stress. Get yourself a copy. I have peeped. And I can tell you that young man and his wife are up to something. You need to get yourself a copy. September 2nd, don't miss. Yes, Amoding, Donna Rebecca, yes, welcome. Phyllis, you are welcome. Juliana Okodoa, such a lovely name. I hope I got it right. She's a consultant with JO6 Sigma. Lean manufacturing, process improvement, and removing waste in a process. Fantastic. Good. Yay. 52 people on the call. Waiting for more people. Then we get on with it. I know that some of you were here last week. What stood out for you from last week's sharing? You are welcome. Pastor Chris Davison Subugamuga is in the house. His company is Sabunta Africa Business Growth Coaching. I can testify that Chris is up to something fantastic. Chris has been one of our coaches here at Nomad, and he has given us some very good stuff. So if you really need someone to sort out your head and your business, talk to Chris. Yes, Henry Douglas Woye is here with Zimba Uganda Limited. Hey, Pastor Rahab, you are welcome. Biabashaija Kente, you are welcome. Henrietta is into Westfix. The company is Westfix. Hi, Evelyn Nwagaba, you are welcome. 4 more people to go and then we get on with it. Jerry Etolu, that man is here on behalf of Safer Now Systems for CCTV, intruder alarms, electrical fences, access control, whatever you need to keep the burglars out, you need to get in touch with Safer Now. Nita Kaka, InStyle.ug is her brand. She deals in unisex clothes. Yes, we all need clothes. Carolina Ballo, on behalf of Precision Hub Consults, you are welcome. They provide mentorship among others. Thank you for being here. Yay, Job. Now Job, your name. Job Oz. Okay, cool name. Ashley Gold, you are welcome. She said, just started a side hustle in jewelry, earrings, 3K, 5K, 10K. Now, Ashley, don't call it a side hustle. It is a business. All right? Don't call it a side hustle just because it's the thing you do after work. It has the potential to grow and become a big thing. So begin to look at it like that. Free advice. All right, 66 people on the call. Yes, Pastor Chris says money is not emotional. You need to get angry to get money. And Shane Ferdinand says she makes a shower and for all events as well as sells good ghee. And her company is called A Shawe Republic. How can I forget that one? That's a lovely name. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Money Moments. Last week I shared with you 2 stories. I told you the first story about how I bought an iPod 20 GB. All right, I spent 1.2 million shillings buying a gadget, yet I was earning 350,000. And I told you that it took me 4 months to buy that gadget. Now, I use that very same zeal and energy that I used to buy that gadget to save for investments and to grow my money. I also told you a story about how I bought another bigger gadget that runs on 4 wheels at a time when I did not need it. And unfortunately, I used to keep this money at home. Imagine that. Imagine that. I used to keep this money at home, and somehow I was on the internet minding my own business and I saw this Mercedes Benz and I could afford it. My money went chwai because of that. Well, today I want to tell you another story. I have been working for a long time. Before we started our business, which is about 9 years ago, by the way, I'm into branding and advertising. That's my core business with a company called Nomad. The website is thenomad.agency, www.thenomad.agency. So before we started Nomad, I had been working for 9 years and 7 months. My entire life and my entire career, I've been working in advertising, branding, and building identity systems for businesses. That's really what I do as a main, my main thing. I'm into so many other things right now. But Nomad has been existing for 9 years. That means I've been working for about 18, almost 19 years. For the past 9 years and 7 months, I was employed by other companies. I worked in 1 design house and 3 agencies, advertising agencies. So I've been working for quite some time. Now I want to tell you that having worked for so many years, I've earned money. I've made money. But I'll tell you this, like I told you last week, that money is not emotional. And I would like to make this first point today with you. Money will work harder for you than you can ever work for it. Money will work harder for you than you can ever work for it. That's one of the things about money that people never told me. Everybody says, I'm going out to make money. I'm going to work to earn some money. But they don't know that money works harder than you can ever work for it. And that's something that I've learned through the years. Yeah? The challenge that we have is just like me, I tend to sabotage my own financial future. So I make the money and sabotage myself. Then I go out and make more money and sabotage myself again. And the way you sabotage yourself is by not having the right information in your head about how to make money work for you. That is one of the challenges I faced. So the question is, how do I make my money work for me? Somebody's asking, Jeremy, you're saying money works harder for me than I can work for it. So what are you talking about? Money has this trick. It has a trick called compound interest. Compound interest. And so many of us don't know how that trick works. So when you get money, immediately in your mind, you begin to see things you can spend it on. Let me tell you guys, money is not just for spending on yourself. It does a lot more than just be spent on yourself. Yeah? So money has something called compound interest. Once you learn to make that compound interest work, you will get wealthy. All right? You will get wealthy. Pastor Mose likes to say this. Income is the first building block towards wealth creation. Income is the first building block towards wealth creation. You need income to grow your wealth. If you don't have income, you ain't going to be wealthy. You are not going to be wealthy. You need income. So the question is, how much income do you earn? How much income do you earn? Before we even talk about managing income, we need to talk about how much income do you earn? How many income streams do you have? Yeah? How many times do you earn money in a week? How many times do you earn money in a day? How many times do you earn money in a month? If your clock moves once a month, tick, tock, tick, tock, it's going to be very hard for you to make wealth. You need to get your clock ticking, almost like your heartbeat. You need to, and every time it ticks, that's money coming in. You need to be able to grow it to that extent. So let me talk to you about something. Some of the things I've learned. Number one, and I'm reading from my notes here. There are 3 types of income. 3 types of income. The first one is earned income. Earned income. The way you earn income bases itself on time. It's also called time income. Okay? Earned income is where you exchange time for money. Time for money. All right? You trade your time, and in exchange they give you money. The challenge with time income is we only have 24 hours a day, and you can't work the whole day and the whole night. You will drop dead. All right? So if you can only exchange time for money, it's going to be very hard for you to make money. All right? The other thing you need to know about time income is this. Time income, also called earned income, is the one that's taxed the most. You go to URA and find out. Or talk to your boss. They tax it like a problem. Everybody who earns like that, they are looking for you to tax you left, right, and center. Those guys don't sleep. They are always looking for ways to get more money out of our pockets. So as long as you have a job where you are putting in 8 hours for an entire month, and they're paying you at the end of the month, you are being taxed. All right? Another thing about time income, also called earned income, is that it is subject to a law called the law of diminishing returns. All right? The law of diminishing returns. The more time you put in, the less you get out. Why? Because you're human. You can only work for so many hours. You get to a point where you become tired. You get stressed. You go on leave. You take a break from work. You're limiting your money because you can't work beyond a certain time. That is the issue with earned income. All right? Remember, it's taxed the worst. The second type of income I want to tell you about is what we call capital gains income. Capital gains income, also called investments income. Some people call it portfolio income. All right? Portfolio income. How do you earn this one? First of all, it's not as taxed as high as the other one. All right? What do you do? How do you get investment income? Get a fixed deposit account, buy some stake in some companies, buy some shares, get some treasury bills and government bonds. That's how you make this kind of money. And that's where we all need to go. That's where we all need to go. All right? We all start out as employees in a company where we exchange 8 hours a day, every weekday, for a month for a fixed amount of money. That's where we start. But the very day you start working, you need to start investing money to get yourself some investment income. You need to work hard to earn yourself some capital gains income. It's the only way you're going to win the money game. All right? So those are 2 types of income. The third type of income is this. It is called business income. Business income. In some places, it's called passive income. That is money that comes to you whether you work or not. All right? It's money that comes to you. The best thing you can do about a business and business income is to make sure you're not working in that business. That's when the money is sweetest. If you're not working in that business and you have set up a system that runs the business, that ensures that products and services are delivered to customers, and you can go home, sleep and snore, and your money is still coming in like a clock, you are winning the money game. You are winning the money game as long as that system continues to operate. All right? So, the other thing about business income that you need to know is that once you record all your expenses and you manage it well, you can survive the tax man. I'm not saying you evade the taxes, you pay them. But because it's an income, because it's a business that brings in money, once you have the system run properly and you understand taxation, you will be able to thrive. So 3 types of income. Number 1, earned income, also called time income, where you exchange your time for money. Number 2, investments, capital gains income, also called passive income. And that one works when you find an investment that brings in interest and you put your money there, a secure investment, and you don't lose your money. Yeah, very good. But number 3 is business income, also called passive income in some places, where you set up a business, you set up a system, and you walk away. It starts working for you. You are not... Sometimes starting a business is like being on a treadmill. You're running. The treadmill is taking you. It's not you carrying the treadmill. If you stop running, you will fall and break your teeth. The treadmill is carrying you. Sometimes businesses can be like that. You keep going. You're running. You're on a treadmill. But if you can get off that treadmill and it keeps going, and you build a system to keep that treadmill going and spewing out product and services and spewing out money, you are winning. And that's the challenge that we all have to face. All right? So, 3 types of income I've told you. Number 1, earned income, also time income. Second one, investment, capital gains income. Number 3, business income. Those are the 3 types of income. Now, what did I tell you about money? Money has a trick called compound interest. Compound interest, all right? Compound interest is built on a concept of consistency. Consistency. All right? If you can be consistent with your money, invest it consistently over time, you are going to win. You are going to win the money game. T.R. Eka says something. He says, rich people play the money game to win. Rich people play the money game to win. Poor people play the money game not to lose. There's a difference. There's a difference between those two. So, put your money to work. Work your money. Work your money. Understand your value. Exchange it for money. Put that money to work for you. The more money you have working for you, the more money you will get. Money is attracted to money working. All right? Get that money, invest it. It will bring its brothers, its children, its cousins. It will fall in love, have a baby, bring those babies and make those babies work for you. Those babies will work, they'll grow up, they'll have children of their own, they'll also start working for you. Before long, you'll have generations of money working for you. Because you understood that money grows when it is invested. It subjects itself to the law of compound interest. All right? Somebody taught me something. He said, consistency compounds. Consistency compounds. So my encouragement to you is to start your wealth journey by spending a lot less than you make and send the rest of your money to work for you. Let me tell you something. A certain lady taught me this. This is what she said. Our economy is creating millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses. Millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses. You have a right to choose which one you're going to be. You have a right to choose which one you are going to be. Are you a millionaire? Are you a billionaire? Or are you going to be a witness? I also learned something from the same person. She said, in order for there to be rich people, there has got to be poor people. All right? In order for there to be rich people, there has got to be poor people. In order for there to be wealthy, consistent people, there have got to be poor, inconsistent people. In order for there to be wise, wealthy people, there have got to be foolish, poor people. You know why? Because the latter buy from the former. The latter buy from the former. All right? And guess what? The former make their money from the latter. Sad, but true. If you want to be in the category of the wealthy, the ones that make money, it starts here. It starts here. It starts here. It starts in your head. It starts in your head. Yeah? Let me tell you, rich people create products that poor people buy. Rich people create products that poor people buy. Rich people have learned the art of converting their time into products and services. And those products and services are the ones that the poor people buy. Last year, so many businesses came up. So many different things. People have started new products as old as last year, that are making money. You need to start thinking about a product and a service. Product and a service. Product and a service. What product can I create? What service can I create? Yeah. I told you last week about how I bought an iPod that cost me 1.2 million shillings when I was earning 350,000. A rich man called Steve Jobs created a product that a poor man called Byemanzi Jeremy bought. Brutal facts. It's the truth. All right? Now, I'm not saying you don't need to buy things. What I'm saying is, it's the truth. What product has been created that you are buying today? What product are you going to create? Are you going to put on the market that's going to make money for you? You need to start thinking like that. Rich people create products that poor people buy. Rich people manage their money well. Poor people mismanage their money well. Which side are you going to be? You need to choose. You need to be, when it comes to money, you cannot be emotional about it. As I wrap this up, I got some car trouble a couple of weeks ago. And I called a mechanic. This mechanic was recommended by a friend. He came home and he looked at my car. And after looking at my car, he found that one of the parts was broken and needed to be replaced. So he gave me a bill. And the bill that he gave me was twice the cost of the part. He gave me a cost. Let's assume, for example, it's 300,000. He says, this part will cost you 300,000. And you'll have to add on another 70,000 for my labor. I said, oh. He said, yes. I said, okay. He was a good mechanic, clean, smart, professional. So I went back into the house and thought for a bit, and I picked up the phone and I made a call. And I called somebody who has a shop that sells the same parts, like this guy. And when I called him, he said, hey, we have those parts. I said, how much? 150,000 shillings. I kid you not, this guy had doubled the cost of the part. So I went out and talked to him and said, you know what? I have found someone who is selling this part at half the price, and I'm going to buy it from him. I'm going to buy it from him, not from you. Do I love my car? Absolutely. Do I want it to run normally? Absolutely. But I'm not going to pay twice the price for a part that I can get from the very same lineup, from the shops that are in the same area, at twice the price. So the young man said, hey, okay. Yeah, actually, you're right. This boy, the boy they left in the shop, is actually the one who gave me that price. But after a few phone calls, I've discovered that, yeah, actually, that is the real price. That's the price. The one you've told me, that's the price. Yeah, 150. I said, yeah, thank you. Didn't want to embarrass him. But I tell you, just that phone call saved me 150K. My money was going chwai, but I was smart. I took time to stop and think, is this really the cost of this thing? In that moment, I could have emotionally paid and bought this part and fixed my car. But I did not. Yeah? Every one of us has a certain issue, certain area where when you see those handbags, you had better not have your ATM card with you. Otherwise, you buy everything. For some ladies, it is that little red stiletto. When you see that stiletto, it just takes your heart. Like you're like, take my money, take my money. For me, it's gadgets. Hey, gwe. I had to be smart. I had to be smart. Money is not emotional. All right? So keep your eyes open. Stay woke. Make your money work for you. Remember, our economy is creating millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses. Choose this day whom you will be. Choose this day whom you will be. Thank you so much for coming for Money Moments. I'd like to recommend a book called Straightforward Financial Growth by Moses Mukisa. If you're looking for ways to manage your money, you need to get yourself a copy of SFFG. Please, that book has changed my mind about the way I manage my money. It has transformed my life and my wife's as well, and lots of our friends. Get yourself a copy of SFFG. If you want a copy, just write in this chat and say, I would like a copy of SFFG. This is my contact. Someone will get a copy to you. All right? Number 2, straightforward financial growth masterminds and coaching are happening. All right? They are happening. If you need to get in touch with a coach, indicate here, say, I would like to join a mastermind. Someone will reach out to you, and help you start on your journey towards managing your money. Let me tell you something. There's a reason why professional footballers and professional sportsmen and sportswomen have coaches. The coaches are not better players than them, but the coaches see certain things that the player can never see while he's on the field. You need a coach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go and make some money. Have a good time and bless you. Remember, the economy is making three kinds of people: millionaires, billionaires, and witnesses. Please don't just be a witness. Bye.